Hi, this is Conan of Loxley, and today I'm going to show you how to build a small base. Let's start with the base door. When opening the front door, you'll enter a standard triangle airlock, and here on the left is a second airlock that leads to the inner vault. And here you'll enter another airlock of what initially was the starter base. It has all the required items to get started and survive for a short while. There are 2 large chests, 2 cupboard, 2 furnaces, 2 sleeping bags and a campfire. This door leads to another airlock that separates the starter base from the loot rooms, here on the right and on the left. Let's go back to the airlock of the starter base so you can see how this base protects the loot rooms from attackers coming in from the roof. Above this floor are 2 ladders leading up to the shooting floor. I've left this side open for now so I can show you the additional defense. Half a level below the shooting floor is the ceiling of the second floor of the vault. Continuing up the ladder will take you to the shooting floor itself, protected by another triangle airlock. And behind the airlock is a small room where you can put a bed, some chests with weapons and ammo so you can quickly respawn and rejoin a fight. This door then leads to the shooting floor itself. I've put vertical embrasures on all windows because they make it easier to shoot down at raiders while offering some protection against them, and these holes in the floor allow you to shoot at people that already made to your base, or just kill door campers. A water barrel behind a metal door provides a lot of cover as well when shooting down at enemies. I've repeated the same pattern on all 3 sides of the building. Through this hole in the floor you can protect your front door without risking to fall out of the base. And here we have one of the 2 fireman's escapes, which allows you to quickly leave the building without needing to open any of the doors protecting the loot. Close the door while falling, and if you hook the wall closely, you should not take any damage from the fall. Now that we are outside, looking up you can see the shooting holes in the floor above you. And then there's one of the metal doors with a water barrel behind it. And here we have the second fireman's escape. Continuing the tour, we'll end up at the front door again. Here we're back at the bedroom. On the shooting floor there's still space left to put items like furnaces or chests with sulfur, weapons, ammo, meds. Right in front of the bedroom is a ladder hatch that leads up to the roof. For this video I did not furnish the roof, but you can put up turrets, barricades, roofs, sniper tower, planter boxes. Here we can see the 2 firemen's escapes again. And over there is one of the shooting holes in the floor. Now let's get to the build. Find a piece of land that's fairly flat and start building your starter base in a depression in the landscape. Put a square foundation as close to the ground as you can and put triangle foundations on either side. Put up the walls at 3 doorways, just like I'm doing it. This doorway will lead to the central triangle airlock between your future loot rooms, and these 2 doorways create the airlock to your starter base. Now put up the ceilings above the entire starter base and upgrade everything to stone. Put in the doors, put one in the side wall and screw to the code lock. If you have 3 doors you can put one in the inner doorway of the airlock, but at least put one in the outer wall, opening inwards and creating a single door airlock. Put a tool cupboard at the back of your base and authorize yourself on it. Put a large chest in front of the tool cupboard and then build a low wall through it, and place a second large chest on top of the first one. Put 2 furnaces on the M2 wall on the left, and a campfire in the corner of the airlock. Inside the base there should be enough room for 2 sleeping bags. And this completes the first phase. This base should be enough to sustain you while gathering resources for the next phase of the build. This is what it looks like from the outside. Here's your entrance. And on this side is the door leading to the loot rooms, and they will be added in the next phase. The second phase starts by adding a triangle foundation in front of this floor, followed by essentially building the foundations of a small circle base. Now put up the outer walls. You can arrange your loot rooms however you like, but in this video I have split the available space into 2 separate loot rooms. add the ceilings and upgrade everything to either stone or metal. For loot rooms, metal walls and ceilings would be the better choice, because they can't be pickaxed. Leave the central triangle open for the time being. When done, it should look like this. The central triangle has been left open to allow building a roof on top of it. After putting in the doors and furnishing your loot rooms, this concludes the second phase. Temporarily fill in the triangle hole to prevent you from falling down while building the roofs. Then build the outer walls and the ceilings. The ceilings must be put in first, otherwise they won't fit afterwards. And upgrade everything to stone. And now comes the tricky bit, placing the roofs over the loot rooms. This takes a bit of practice to do it fluently. Stand near the center of the space, target the outer edges of the floor and move back and forth until it snaps in place. Turn around in a circle and place all the roofs. When placing this roof, an additional wall will be automatically added, so skip this roof for now and continue with the rest. The idea behind these roofs is to make raiders blow through another layer of defense before they can reach the precious loot room. Upgrade everything to stone. And before placing the last missing piece, first build the adjacent walls and upgrade them. Now you can finally build the last piece of the puzzle, and upgrade it, of course. Put in a honeycomb between the roof tiles for even more additional protection. Careful when building walls and upgrading them. When going too fast, you might not be able to upgrade those central walls anymore. Go stand in the center and seal yourself in. Upgrade the walls. In order to leave this floor, demolish the twig triangle below you and put it back in from below and upgrade it. This is what the base looks like at the end of the third phase. You can see the roofs sticking out through the walls. And now that you have sufficient protection against raiders coming in from the roof, it's time to build the honeycomb. The honeycomb should be half a level higher than the central area. This will allow us to build a double stacked ceiling above the loot rooms, so place some temporary foundation steps to raise the building floor with half a level. Now remove all temporary foundations and start building the foundations of the honeycomb all around the central vault of your base. Start off with 6 triangles, followed by a square. Again, put 6 triangles and a square. Continue placing the triangles as far as you can. Don't worry about blocking the door for now. Remove the temporary foundations that we used for positioning the foundation steps and put new triangle foundations at the correct height. Remove the foundation that is blocking the door and put a new foundation closer to the ground. Upgrade everything to stone. To escape this hole, you'll need to jump first and only then move forwards. Some leftover temporary foundations to remove. Add the doorway to the left and front of the existing outer door. Add a second doorway to start creation of a new airlock. And then we can start building the outer wall of the honeycomb. Place the doorway for the exit of the first fireman's escape on the triangle to the right of the square foundation. Continue with regular walls until you reach the next square. And put the doorway for the second fireman's escape on a triangle on the right of the square foundation. Complete the last section of the outer wall. Add the walls for the second story. Complete the new airlock at the entrance and start upgrading everything to stone. Here I'm back at the outside of the front airlock. Add the ceilings for the second floor. Match the pattern that was used for the foundations, except put only 5 triangles after the square. Leave the 6th triangle open for the fireman's escape and start again with a square, another triangle like I did in the video. Again, leave the 6th triangle open and continue by putting another square seal. Fill the remainder with a triangle. Now would be a good time to complete the honeycomb, but for this video I've only built the fireman's escapes. Make sure that the walls face the correct way, so put the hard side on the outside to make them harder to pickaxe through. Same thing here for the second shaft. Add the final wall to the airlock at the entrance. This is what the base looks like from the outside now, but there is still a lot of work to be done on the roof. You can see the ceiling of the inner vault about half a level lower than the outer honeycomb. You could extend that roof into the honeycomb and put low walls on it to provide additional obstacles for potential raiders. Extend the floor of the honeycomb over the ceiling of the inner vault to provide another layer for raiders to break through. Leave this tile open, it will become the entrance to this floor, but wall it off so you can safely enter the floor and raiders can't easily go down inside the honeycomb. Put the roof tile and upgrade everything to stone. Do the same thing for the two firemen's escapes. Don't put a roof on these, because you'll want to use the shafts from high floors as well. For defensive purposes, I'm going to extend the floor to the outside of the base to create an overhang. On the outside of the square, put 2 triangles, then leave a small gap and put another 3 triangles. This creates a shooting hole in your floor that allows you to shoot at anyone too close to your base. Repeat the same pattern for the 2 other sides. And upgrade to stone. From this top level view, you can see the closed entrance shaft, the open fireman's escapes and the extensions with the shooting holes. Build the windows all around the base. I'm building a doorway here behind which I will put the water barrel for additional cover, but don't forget to put the coat log on. Repeat the same pattern on this side. And repeat the pattern on the third side as well. Put door frames around the shooting holes to hold the double doors. And upgrade everything to stone, including the door frames. Now it's time to place the double doors. Make sure they open outwards. I put a coat lock to keep the raiders out. From here, you can safely shoot down without risk of falling out of the base. Place the remaining double doors over the other shooting holes. Secure the rest of the shooting floor by adding doors and coat locks to the different shafts. For the sake of the length of the video, I have not included how you could arrange the shooting floor. It's better to come up with your own ideas that suit your style. Here you can see I've added the bedroom, the roof, a ladder hatch, vertical metal embrasures on the windows, water barrels and so on. This ladder hatch leads up to the roof of the base. Arrange this according to your surroundings. Add planter boxes, roofs, barricades, a sniping tower, or add the necessary cover to take down a helicopter. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. Please leave your remarks in the comment section, and I will take any constructive feedback into account for my next build. See you in Rust! Tada!